Hey guys, what is happening and welcome to another FIFA 15 squad builder. Today we are looking at a silver Liga Bbva squad, and as you can see in front of me we're going to go in and have a look at the squad. So starting off in goal, we start off with probably our most expensive player in the team actually, 11k paid for inform Fabricio from Deportivo. The reason why I picked him wasn't just because he was informed, but I think he was the only keeper who had a stat over 80 with his handling there, and handling is obviously a very important part of the keeping, so that was one of the main reasons I picked him. He was very steady and didn't let in any real sitters, only goals that would usually go in. Going on to right back, Cicinho, the Brazilian, just under 2k I brought him for, nice and pacey. You'll see a goal from him later, the only one that he did score. Very good goal, you'll see that later on, so hold on for that. Centre back, first one we saw him and probably packed him, most of you packed him a lot last year. Bbva was playing for Sunderland, he is now playing for Deportivo as well. Not much more you can say. Look at the height, 6'4", decent pace. He was just a solid rock at the back and chipped in with a goal as well. So yeah, very good centre back for me. Next one, Nacho Fernandez. Never heard of him before. Plays for Real Madrid. He was very solid as well alongside Bbva. Can't complain about him. Medium work rates. Work pretty well with this guy as well. Pretty decent centre back, not much more really to say about him. Going on to left back Nacho, as you can see the outright stat is the pace there, but also very good physically and got up and down the line very well, good at overlapping. So yeah, decent left back for me. Going on to the CDM, I didn't put a CDM card on him in the end, I kept it with CM because there was just no point of it. It's Zuccolini. He scored the first goal for us actually and ended up scoring 2 from CDM, was very good on the ball. But as you can see, CDM for them defending, physical and dribbling stats as well. But decent pace as well, which helped him out. 3.2k, so not too cheap either. Going on to the right midfielder, we got Aquino, 90 pace, very quick, caused a lot of trouble. But as I said before, I don't use wingers as much in this game, and you'll see from the goals, none of the wingers scored goals. It was a centre attacking mid, centre defensive mid and strikers that got the goals for me. So yeah, not a bad player there. And then moving on to left midfielder, Orellana, 1.3k as well. Pace isn't major on him, but his dribbling was very good and linked up quite well. 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves does help out when you with your crossing and shooting and stuff like that as well. And then going on to the cam, this guy is known as a striker more, Vieto from Valencia. He usually plays striker, but I put him into cam because of his stats. His dribbling's high, his shooting's pretty decent, and his passing's good, and he's got a good pace, and he's quite short, and I don't really like playing with short strikers. So I've gone for him in a cam role, and it worked out quite nice. 6 goals in 7 games. Now moving on to the 2 strikers, we've got Bbva, 90 pace, you can see that's obviously a standout stat, 73 shooting, 74 dribble, and he did score quite a few goals. He scored 7 in 7, so a goal a game. And then the last striker, Bbva, he was very cheap, and he just did a job really, just linked up alongside Bbva quite well. So yeah, that is the team for you. We did play quite well. We did lose a couple of games and I did find them pretty inconsistent at times, but we'll look through that in the clips. So we're going to move on to the clips now. Okay guys, so moving on to the clips now, and as you can see I've just got some of the better goals and just general goals that we scored in the game, but I'm going to start off saying with this team, I personally didn't like them as much as the BPL and Liga 1 squad builders that I did silver ones. The team on paper is very good, but the main thing that I found was just the inconsistency of shooting. You can see here obviously the ones that did go in, but some of the games I was really dominating and only winning by like 1 goal, and I was having over a period of game like 25 shots on goal and only having like 6 or 7 on target. It was ridiculous. I mean, the shooting was just so inconsistent. I found that the best person for shooting was Vieto in the cam position, and he brought a lot of good attacking press. But the 2 strikers, I mean, Bbva was decent, but Diawara's shooting was absolutely terrible at times, and I thought he might be a little bit better considering he's a high rated silver. I thought he might be a bit better, but as you can see in the background we have got some of the better goals that did go on, and we picked up performance a lot more to the end. I carried on playing a few more games when I thought maybe I'd stop, and ended up getting a few nice goals in the end. And I did try getting some more long range goals to start with, but had to learn to get in my comfort zone with this team. As you can see, Vieto breaking really well through the centre, but I have to play safe at this point. When I was first few games with this team, I was having to play very sensibly. And also you can see Bbva, look how tall he is compared to some of the other players on the pitch. He is awesome for a silver centre back. Personally think he'll probably go to gold at some point if he keeps his form up, because I know he's playing pretty decent in real life. Bbva there, very powerful with his pace, helps with his shooting a lot of times when he's one-on-one. And he picked up 7 in 7, so there was sort of more goals from all around the team. But like I said before, the wing play on this game is just so poor, it's just so difficult. As you can see, Cicinho here, this is the goal he did score, and look at the pace, he just comes out, burning pace, and pops it straight into the corner. Great goal. It quite surprised me there, and I just carried on going. I thought maybe I'll pass it in, and I thought, well, no, I'm at the goal now, I might as well shoot. And Bbva here coming through again. Great strike. When he's got his pace going, when it was going in, it was good. But it's when this team were playing well, they played really well. When they were doing sort of average, it just sort of slipped. And when I lost one of the games like 5-2 because he just couldn't put any chances in, and then got caught on the counter so many times. As you see, Bbva gets a great strike there. He got a nice replay here. Did it straight into the corner, but I had so many chances like that where either they were saved or they just went completely off task. And a nice sort of sweaty goal. Last goal coming up here, you will see Bbva grabs an amazing strike here. Look at this skill, probably one of the best goals I've scored, an outside the boot finish. Absolutely amazing goal. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Like I said before, give this team a try. I did find the Premier League and the Liga 1 teams better, but it all depends how you play. I haven't been playing my best FIFA, especially when I came in with this team. But yeah, that goal definitely cheered me up by the end of this squad builder. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please let me know. And I'm going to be making some more squad builders, possibly Bundesliga next for us guys. So yeah, leave a like and comment if you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.